Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, one does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. Monday night primetime is underway. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
The former Husky got a 3-start audition to end his rookie season. Kate, and those results, well, as you'd expect, were a little mix. Some highlight reel making throws and some opportunities to learn from as well. But now the 8th pick, he's going to get the ball in his hands running his own team. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's in the 37. It's going to be third down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Penix on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Penix now on first down. Called in left side. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down by.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And 10 at the Bills' 43-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Penix here from the gun. To him again.
Michael Penix sacked.
And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Brings up
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Penix working from the gun. Pressure's there, and he goes down again.
Michael Penix sacked.
And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
So with the Falcons set to punt on fourth, on comes Bradley Pinion. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
He won the MVP award. We all knew he'd capture at some point of his career. And to me, Katie really did so because he further elevated everybody around him. That's what MVPs do. It's exactly what Josh did a season ago.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Play action now with Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Bills.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Jalen Walker on the coverage.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pressure coming. It's Allen. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Allen's pass complete to Josh Palmer. A 4-yard pickup.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And it'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming here. Allen. Has it in close.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. Play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. On 1st down, here's Penix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It's a gain of 16
these in cuts
yards.
maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces that can pay big dividends.
Now Penix off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. Completed over the middle. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons trailing on the scoreboard. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Cook trying this one up the gut. This is ahead for about 5. David Onyemata there for the stop.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out.
First down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Gets it quickly to Palmer. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Man in motion here. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. This throw is caught. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Prater on for the PAT.
The kick is good.
Right down the middle, it's good.
Makes the score.
And the Bills
14.
break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away.
Set to kick off.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Penix on 1st down. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Back to throw it. Back to Pitts it goes. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Brandon Condrington to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the third. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Straight ahead, here's Cook.
James Cook, the ball carrier.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Prater on for the PAT.
For the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Falcons 7.
Now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Falcons take over.
Now here come the Falcons on offense.
At their own 30.
Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Falcons.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson.
Penix's pass.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he'll be back near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
At the 24-yard line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Play action. Here's Penix. Stepping up, and he's going to run. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. You evade them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down give to Robinson. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Penix here from the gun. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
John
Romo on to try the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Cotterington now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. The response in order as they take over. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive.
Allen's pass. Complete to Keon Coleman. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Allen setting up to throw. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Allen's pass. Complete to number 86, Dalton Kincaid. A gain of 30. First down, Bills.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. It would help set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
This is Cook on the handoff. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Jalen Walker. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Another one for Cook. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 14.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Hand off to Cook here, out of the zone read. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
The tackle made at the 12.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Later adds the PAT. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Falcons 14.
Now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's the Falcon offense headed out.
Take over 1st and 10.
And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Michael Penix on the scramble. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Penix working from the gun. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta.
First down.
Falcons losing by 14.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Receiver in motion going left. On 1st down, here's Penix. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Penix now on 1st down. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Almost point after is good. And the
Falcons
Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, he lost the football! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they can get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. to really create some indecision now defensively.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's third down now.
And 6 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. He's got it deep downfield. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second.
It's a gain of
And they're still going to have
33.
one left at their disposal.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Another one here to London. It's a kickoff of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That's another Falcons.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He'll look to throw it. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game.
The kick is good.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They motion a receiver left. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter.
Allen's pass, complete to number 5, Josh Palmer.
That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 37. Dumped off to his running back. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
It's a gain of
Play
6.
like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll run it with Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got 2nd down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Running back sent in motion. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills break the tie and go up by 6. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now for the extra point and a 7-point lead to defend here in overtime.
The kick is good.
Right down the middle. It's good.
Makes the score Bills.
And the Bills
31.
break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 7.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
overtime, don't we always focus on the offenses being the hero? Which offense is going to be the hero that ends it? But Brock, the defenses, the real superheroes in this one.
Oh, no question about it. It's been that side of the ball that's taken charge to try and set up a win. And if they're able to score to finally end this game, it won't be the score people are talking about. It'll be about them forcing the fumble to set it up.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, in the past, that opening touchdown would have won it for them on the spot, but not anymore, baby. They needed not just the score, they needed a stop on the other end, too, before they could leave here with that victory.
Ultimate